Hello, welcome back to the Forgotten City. so I,
A visitor.
yes, yeah, I am the visitor. Um, Couple notes. So I saw that the second episode was framey. I really wish I had two monitors because then I could just check it more easily. But I saw that it was framey, so I did some testing. I looked up why it might be, and apparently because I wasn't running OBS as administrator, it wasn't allocating enough resources to actually record. So what I've done is I'm running as administrator, and it seems like it's less framey now. But I only did, like minute-long tests. I don't know how it'll hold up over the course of the whole recording. Um, but the benefit to that is I actually raised the settings back up to epic, and it seems like it's holding. So we'll see how that goes. Little plaque here. The many shall suffer for the sins of the one. Man, they like putting that everywhere. Um. So yeah, sorry about the last two episodes, but I'm hoping it's gonna be better for this one. And if it's not, then I can lower the settings again, and I definitely think running as administrator is helping, though.
A visitor.
Alright, so at the end of the last episode, a lady got crushed in a building, and we went through a weird shrine that had a little alcove that led to this underground place. Now we're gonna talk to this man.
Welcome, welcome. May I ask your name?
I am Prometheus.
It's a sincere pleasure to meet you. Tell me, what brings you all the way down here?
I found this place by accident.
Then perhaps the fates brought you here to learn the secrets of this place.
Okay.
I will tell you everything I know, but first, a request. I have been living down here alone for many years, with nobody to talk to but myself. The one thing I long for above all else before I die
Oh
is
my
a good
god.
philosophical argument with somebody astute. I'm hoping that person is you. Let us find out with this simple question. Have you deduced the name of the god responsible for the Golden Rule?
Prometheus is very good at philosophical questions. Also, no.
You have much to learn. It's best if you figure it out on your own. Come back once you've made progress.
I'd like you to tell me.
Speak with your contemporaries in the city above. Ask them about their stories and see if you detect a pattern of some sort. It is best if you come to this realization for yourself. You would never believe me if I told you.
It's Karen, isn't it? I hate Karen. Okay. So this is almost like an end game area, maybe? I don't know. Oh. See, I got a little framey there with that waterfall, but I'm thinking the recording and the game should be matched up. If I see frames, you see frames. That looks like a little glitch there. Locked door, okay.
Ah, you've returned.
Oh. Is this just... Okay, that's like a shortcut to the exit? Okay. So that guy just sits down there? He doesn't want to talk to anyone and come up here? Oh. Big loading again. Seems to always be right at the entrance of this cave. So, it's Halloween morning for me right now. So, definitely looking to uncover some dark secrets, deep dark secrets, on this spooky day. I was hoping that guy would tell me more, but hey, at least we have a goal. Find out who the god is, and then talk to that man. Greek statue of a woman. I wonder if this is Karen. Is it Karen? Is it the statue of Karen? Man, the fire looks a lot better on Epic. Here, I'm gonna lower it actually to high though, just because it is getting a little framey. Jeez, PC stuff, man. It's it's a wild ride. Kind of fun though. Alright, so we were gonna go in the baths, cause so the lady died. Oh, Georgius left. The lady died here, and she told us to go to the baths because some man had a weapon or something. I mean, he might be gone by now, honestly. It's been a while. Man, a lot of people. These baths. Oh. Hello. Can I have your bow?
Stop right there. I'm looking for Tiberius Quinctius Crispus, otherwise known as Quinctius. Do you know where he is?
I don't know
I'm
Quinctius.
not sure I believe that, so allow me
Maybe
to
he's
explain
the guy in the
something.
cave.
I am here with orders from Emperor Nero himself to
Oh.
find and execute the cultist Quinctius for terrible crimes against the Empire. So, if you tell me the truth, I will allow you to live. But if you lie to me or otherwise obstruct the Emperor's business in any way, I will put this arrow through your chest. Is that understood?
I swear I wasn't
You're off
lying.
to a good start. When I ask you a question, I expect an answer. Is that understood?
You're being unreasonable.
I would choose my next words more carefully if I were you. Is that understood?
I'm not afraid of you.
Then you're of no use to me. Do you have any last words?
You have no idea what you're in for.
You'd squander your last words on an empty threat. Now it's my turn to tell you something. Once I'm done with you and Quintius, I intend to kill every last one of you wretched degenerates.
Wow.
And I can think of nothing I'd enjoy more.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Oh, they're attacking me now. Whoa. Loading. Big loading. So that guy's still a statue, though. Oh, God. Wait, this is like where I entered. Oh, wait, this is where I came in? Whoa, her head, okay. So they can't totally move, but they can still look around during this? Okay, but this is definitely... where I came in though, right? Oh god. I might not make it. Oh no. There's a ladder over there. I think I'm dead. I'm just gonna run for it. Oh, I'm stuck on you though. No, 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 no. Don't shoot me with your arrows. Oh. Another big load. Oh, you're right there. Oh wait, no, you're the one who was turned to gold. Wait, can I grab your bow? Give me your bow. Is your bow gold now too? Dang it. What is this guy up to down here? Oh my god, the big load again. This guy seems to know what's going on, so I need to know, is he panicking? Is he gold? That would be interesting too. Where's he at? He isn't here. He's gone. Oh wait. Not this again. Yeah, where are you? Oh shoot. I heard his voice? What the heck? Is he in there? Oh my god. Well, I guess he must be behind that gate or something. Unless I'm just completely dumb and you've seen him and I haven't. That's definitely a possibility. So not this again, those poor souls. So he's clearly watched this happen before. He doesn't just know what's going on, he's experienced it. Maybe? These heavy loads definitely ruin the flow a little bit, but it's definitely interesting how much you can survive even after the golden rule's been broken.
It's the statues. They're alive.
Oh, whoa. Virgil is terrified. I should try talking to him later. Why did he come in here, I wonder? Oh, no. Oh, Dooley's trapped. No, 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 Dooley. Oh, that's creepy. How do I break the lock for him? Screw it. Screw it. Screw it. Ah! I'm stuck. Wade against the current. Dang it! Okay. Continue from last save. This either will take us right before we talk to the guy in the cave, in which case we can just skip through the dialogue. We also might need to play into that assassin's hands and see what he wants from us. Okay, it is down here. Yes, let's talk to you.
Welcome.
Prometheus.
Then. Then.
Okay. There we go. Alright. We'll listen more intently this time. Or answer
Stop.
more
I'm not.
specifically.
Is that?
Got it.
Thank you. Now tell me, who are you people, and what is this place?
We're just a small community of strangers who
A
wound
small
up here by
community.
accident.
I was told Quintius was a cultist, but I never thought he'd be foolish enough to lead me right to the heart of his mystery cult.
You've got the wrong idea. We're not
You say
cultists.
that, but if you're not a cult, then why go to such great lengths to keep this place a secret?
We're not keeping it a secret. We're all trapped
So
in
you
here.
admit you're not allowed to leave.
It's not that we're not allowed to leave. We physically can't leave. There's no way out.
Threatening me is not going to help you. But in any case, that sounds an awful lot like a cult to me. And I saw the inscription saying, "The many shall suffer for the sins of the one." I take it this is some kind of mantra you all believe?
It's not a mantra, it's a warning.
A distinction without a difference. You've clearly been indoctrinated into this nonsense. Now tell me, where did you lot get enough gold to make all these statues?
They were once people who
You
returned to
lot are
gold as
practicing
punishment.
human sacrifice too. You people disgust me.
We didn't turn them to gold, a god did it, and we don't know which one.
Of course you'd say that, but that's what your kind do, isn't it? Our God told us to do it. It's all clear to me now. The secret sanctuary, the indoctrination, the mantra, the human sacrifice. You're cultists. There's no doubt in my mind. What
Wow, what a
baffles
smart
me
man you
is how
are.
a person can believe in something with such zeal. They just can't see what they've become. However, you still have a chance to redeem yourself by telling me where Quintius is. Do not waste it.
I have no idea who or where he is.
Then you're of
Oh
no use to
man,
me.
bro.
Do you have any last words?
Jesus Christ, you're an idiot.
Aha, I knew it. Now it's my turn to tell you something. Once I'm done with you and Quintius,
Yeah.
and I can...
The many shall suffer.
Does he just like straight up miss me? That's funny though. Okay, so I need to find out who this Quintius is before I talk with him. There might be a way out of that, but shoot, I probably took the wrong path. Oh god. I'm sorry. Oh, one thing I didn't check is if I keep any of my gold after this time loop. I should, shouldn't I? Oh man, do I have that like 4,000 gold that I picked up last time? How do I... Oh my god, I'm rich! I'm rich! Okay. And then we still have the zip line and stuff too.
Salve, friend. I'm Galerius. Mind telling me who...
Yeah. I'll just say we've had this before. See you later. Actually, wait. Any interest in running for,
Ah, it's you again. Now,
running for magistrate?
but from what I... maybe that's not such a bad...
Yeah. If Malleolus runs, he's going to break the golden rule and kill us
How
all.
could you know that? I mean, I don't like the man, but I don't see how you could know a thing like that.
He plans to have Sentius
I didn't say
executed
that.
for treason.
Oh,
Whoa.
why does that not surprise me? He and Sentius have despised each other for a long time now. Well, in that case, we need to find a way to make sure Malleolus loses. Better yet, get him to withdraw altogether. If you can do that, and Sentius is the only candidate left, I'll run against him. Deal? All right. See you around.
Okay, there is a path on this side. Jeez. Jeez Louise. He watches through their eyes. Okay, so... So someone's watching us through the gold people. This whispering lady, we gotta figure that out though. So we haven't gone way up there yet, have we? Maybe we could try that. Then we could see about having... Oh, Rufius, hello. See about stopping Ulpius from killing himself. Okay, we have a lot of different objectives. What a fun position to turn to golden. Oh my god! Jeez Louise! Am I crazy, or did she turn her head and her eyes aren't blue? What the heck? That freaked me out. Am I losing my mind? Was she? What the heck? She's definitely... See, she's looking at me right now. I'm gonna go over here. She's still... I can't be losing my mind. This one's definitely turned their head. I might be losing my mind. No! It turned again! It turned! You dastardly woman. What? Okay. Is it just with the reflection? I might be losing my mind. Oh my god. Ooh, zipline to the back of that place. I don't know if that's necessary, but I have no idea. I'm sorry if I lost my mind there, but you know. Oh, jeez Louise, what's the note on this door? Navia, I'm locking myself in. Don't try to follow me. Nothing good will come of it. Jeez. Find a way into the palace. I remember us seeing that Navia's name before, but what is she pointing to? I can't go off the edge here, it's an invisible wall. I don't know what she's pointing to. Interesting. Okay. So how could we get in? I mean, we can't reverse the zip line, right? We can't go up that. Would someone break out if we break the golden rule? Perhaps? Well, we'll just keep going this way for now. So this is the other side. There's Ulpius up there. Alright, we've almost gone around all the major areas, it seems. Whoa, this person's pushing a big boulder. That's fun. Oh, what the hell? I went on top of it. Okay. Uh-oh. Secrets. What do we got back here? Water under the bridge. Find a creative way into the upper cistern. Well, I guess that was creative, but it's locked, so not that creative. So this is the cistern then. This building here, I guess. Invisible walls, no. Okay, great, temple door locked. So that isn't, the cistern is below that? Alright, Ulpius, can I talk to you before talking to this lady? Dang it.
Welcome.
Actually, I really need to talk to Ulpius.
All right, well, it was lovely to meet you. I look forward to getting to know you better over the coming months. And if you ever...
I can't believe this.
Oh my god, Ulpius. Oh my
Oh
god.
no. 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 Orpheus, what are you doing? Get back from there. If you lose your balance, you'll fall.
That's the idea.
What? Why? Why would you want that?
Why do you think I'm stuck for the rest of my life working for a man who treats me like an animal?
I know things are hard for you right now. They're hard for all of us. We're all in this together, Ulpius. Please just think this through. If you do this, it could be the sin that seals all of our fates. Is that what you want?
I'm sorry, but I just don't care anymore.
Please, Ulpius. Help him. If he goes through with it, it could be the end for us all. I don't know what to do. I've never had to deal with this sort of thing. Please, you need to talk to him. Thank you. And please, choose your words carefully.
Is this what Scintilla would want?
You know about that? How is that possible? I mean, I've never mentioned it to anyone.
You'd never believe me if I
Well,
told you.
If you say so. You don't understand. I don't want to hurt anyone. I just want it all to be over.
Maybe I can help solve
It's
your
too
problem.
late for that. Yulia and I made a pact, and she's already swallowed hemlock this morning. If I backed out now, I'd be betraying her. I can't do that.
What if I can help her too?
No.
Wait, is Yulia the one in the hospital then? Maybe? The Shrine of Apollo place?
I am out.
Oh no,
Wherever
Ulpius!
you are, Scintilla, my love. I'm sorry.
Ulpius, no!
Okay, so maybe he said that the first time and that's why we
Can't
knew
believe you
that
went through with it.
he had a relationship with Scintilla.
Oh Lord. That poor lamb. Well, I suppose it means
Yeah. I'll just say, was that my
that
fault?
was not your fault. There's no way you could have given him what he wanted, moments after you arrived. I'll have to let everyone know what happened. And I guess Malleolus will, and I'd best...
Yep. Wait, you're not going to tell me to follow him this time? Because I've already gotten the secrets of Malleolus. Kind of want to follow him though.
Thank you. Thank you. I am delighted and deeply honored to have been.
Did you just leap into my villa from the balcony 100 feet above? That was either extremely reckless or impressively clever. Well, why have you risked life and limb to see me?
I want you to withdraw from the election.
Are you insane? You barge into my villa uninvited and then make outrageous
Look at his
demands?
green and blue eyes.
Why
That's
would I
weird.
withdraw from an election I'm bound to win?
Ooh. I don't want to make this threat without a weapon.
Don't talk nonsense. There's no such thing as the Golden Rule.
You're going to arrest Sentius for treason and sentence him to death by gladiatorial combat.
How could you possibly know that?
Because I know the future.
Nonsense! This is nonsense! I don't know how you know about my plans, but I'm absolutely sure Sentius is involved somehow. And now, I'm going to enjoy watching Domitius kill him even more. Now, get out of here! You outstayed your very limited welcome.
Okay. Maybe I should have told him that Domitius told me or something. I don't know. Let's read this letter again. Note from Yulia. Okay, yeah, this is just her suicide note. So,
Thank you. Thank you.
wait a minute, how can I... Oh, up here.
Deeply
I want to
honored to have
see if Claudia has anything more to say this time.
I'm not supposed to be in. Talk.
She doesn't.
This is outrageous.
What?
Why are you still here?
Oh, I didn't... I'm going now.
Fine.
Yeah. Okay. So let's look at our quest a little bit. Let's get a new goal. Well, we could talk to Sentius again. Oh, and we need to talk to Equitia about the river. Ask Yulia about Sentilla's escape plan. So we need to stop Yulia from the poisoning or whatever, and then ask her about Sentilla. And we need to get Dooley out of prison. I may need to get creative. Okay. Let's start by talking with Sentius again, maybe. Oh wait, is that the priestess right there? Okay, while she's here, I don't know where she goes after a little while, so while she's here, I'm just gonna talk to her.
A new face. Oh.
I've been asking people about how they wound up here trying to find a pattern.
Interesting. I'm not sure why you're telling me, but you've come to the right person. Did you find a pattern then? What have you noticed?
Some people mentioned a river.
Yes. I understand many of our friends were carried here by a river current. What else? There are definitely some common threads there. But I think we'll need at least a few to ensure we're not just seeing coincidences. Keep asking people how they wound up here. I don't want us to rush to any conclusions yet. Livia's fate weighs heavily on my mind and dictates we should be sure. Yes, you should ask the others first.
Okay. What's the status of the election?
Must be completed by dusk, just the same as any other official business. It'll be between Sentius, the incumbent, and Malleolus, the challenger. Why do you ask?
Who's allowed to
All
vote?
of the male citizens who are willing and able to attend.
Male citizens,
Unless
okay,
they're
of course.
running, of course.
Can I vote then?
Well, you're not a citizen yet, so no, I'm afraid not. But if it's any consolation, there are other ways to influence the outcome
Whoa.
of the election.
Such as?
Using whatever gifts the gods gave you. Nothing untoward, of course.
What's your role in the
I'm
election?
responsible for announcing it and making sure the procedures are followed.
Can I nominate
You
another
can,
candidate?
assuming they're eligible and willing to accept the nomination.
I'd like to nominate
I
Galerius.
like the idea, but I know Galerius well, and his position has always been that he won't run unless Malleolus withdraws. It was only yesterday that he said to me he'd only ever run if it was absolutely necessary to make sure Sentius wasn't re-elected. So, I suppose if you'd like to see Galerius elected magistrate, you'd need to persuade Malleolus to withdraw somehow.
Can we start the election
As I
now?
said, I'm planning to hold it before dusk, but I suppose I could hold it sooner, if there's a good reason.
Interesting.
As you wish.
So we can
Certain.
start the election early. What benefit would that have? What do you think
I'm
about the
quite
golden
sure
rule?
It's the work of the gods, which is strange because they've never been particularly concerned with our misdeeds, as long as we've kept the peace of the gods. We ask for blessings, for good health, bountiful harvest, military victory, and in return, we offer praise, wine, incense, or animals. But here, it seems they require much more of us. I find myself reminded of an especially pertinent tale from our great poet Ovid in his epic Metamorphoses. Would you like to hear it? It is rather long.
Why not?
Wonderful. It goes like this. Baucis and Philemon were an old married couple living a humble life in a small town. One night, the town gets a visit from a couple of vagrants. They go from door to door, asking for a place to stay the night. Of course, being vagrants, they're turned away sharply from house after house, 1,000 in all, until finally they come to the little cottage where Baucis and Philemon lived. Now the kind old couple had very little to offer, but nevertheless, they invite these strangers into their house and offer them food, wine, and a place to stay. Immediately the guests make themselves at home. They begin gulping down the old couple's wine, so much so that Baucis, the old lady, begins to worry they're going to run out. And then she notices something strange. Her wine pitcher keeps refilling itself, as if by magic. Realizing only a select few possess such powers, says to her husband,
On your best
Philemon,
behavior, I trust.
I think these men are gods in disguise. Immediately the couple begins apologizing for offering such coarse wine, and the vagrants metamorphosize and reveal themselves to be Jupiter, the king of the gods, and Mercury, the trickster god. They confide they didn't mind the meager offerings. They were just pleased that someone in the town offered them hospitality. Then Jupiter says to them, "You have passed our test, but everyone else in this city failed, so we are going to destroy this place and everyone in it, except you, who we will grant a wish." So old Baucis and Philemon escape up into the mountains safely, and they receive their wish, which is for eternity together. Meanwhile,
Spooky.
Jupiter carries through with his threat and wipes that city off the map. Some say the moral of that story is that we must all honor the sacred rituals of guest friendship, the reciprocal obligations owed between hosts and guests. But I like to think it's that we should always show compassion for those less fortunate than ourselves.
Yeah, I'll say this, or perhaps it's that the gods might kill you at any moment for failing their test and they don't even have to tell you what the rules
A
are.
cynic philosopher might take that view, but it's not entirely invalid, I suppose.
Do you know a way out of
I
it?
don't, I'm afraid. It seems to me we're exiled here until the gods judge us, one way or another.
I'll be going now.
Come back to me once you've acquainted yourself with the rest of our neighbors.
never got a clear idea of what the point of this building is. There was a note here, wasn't there? No. Oh, this is where Equitia stays. Okay. Good to know.
Oi! How did you get in there, you cheeky little stirkers? If I cop an earful from Malleolus, I'll be coming for you.
Are they? We're finally alone. I assume you already know who I am. May I know your name?
I'm Brometheus.
We have? Wait, if I understand correctly, someone is about to break the Golden Rule, forcing me to create a portal in time to bring you here? I must have entrusted you with figuring out who the culprit is. Only, I assume we failed, and you had to start over. Is that about right? If so, what happened?
I broke it. I'll just say I couldn't stop it.
I see. Look, it's unfortunate, but all that matters now is that you make use of what you've learned and gathered, and do better next time. Now, I assume you sought me out again for a reason.
Let's see what he says about releasing
Julius?
Dooley.
Releasing him is out of the question, I'm afraid. That man is a liability we simply cannot afford. Perhaps you're not aware he was caught multiple times, sneaking around in places he should not have been.
What exactly did he do?
Look, I can see where you're going with this. You think me cruel. I assure you that is not the case. You may not be aware of this, but it was not so long ago, during the Republic, the law of the 12 Tables would have required that he be killed as soon as he was born, owing to his deformities. Here we see to it that he has food, water, and shelter, and most importantly, he is able to continue living. A privilege that would be taken away from all of us were he to be released and commit the crime of trespass. The man has no self-discipline, poor comprehension of what is going on around him, and is an incorrigible rule breaker. I will not jeopardize the lives of my people so that one man can go free. Now, was there something else?
I want to ask you some questions. Never mind, I don't have any questions.
Now, was there something else you wanted to discuss? Of course, what is it?
I think I know who it is.
Yes?
So maybe it's... I wonder if Malleolus... now I kind of... Because I didn't actually get to see the trial by combat... Not trial by combat. Whatever Malleolus had Domitius do to Sentius. I didn't see that myself. But I'm wondering if that isn't actually what caused the Golden Rule to break. I wonder if someone else was doing something dastardly in the meantime. We'll see what he says about the assassin.
What? An assassin? What are you talking about?
Apparently he was sent by Nero to assassinate someone in this city named Quinctius.
Then what are you doing here talking to me? Why aren't you out there trying to stop him? You'd best go. Quickly.
Can you give me a bow?
Magistrate, I hereby declare him an enemy of Rome and authorize his execution by your hand. Forthwith.
How would I execute?
Any way you can. Despite my weapons ban, it's been my experience one can always find a weapon if one looks hard enough.
Okay.
I don't believe so, no. It's not a crime to carry out the lawful order of a magistrate.
What, so you're a god now?
So now you're an expert on Roman law, are you? Listen to me. We are cut off from the Empire down here, fending for ourselves on the brink of annihilation. If ever there was a time to dispense with legal procedure, it would be now. Think of it as an act of preemptive self-defense. Think of the lives you'll be saving.
This doesn't feel right to me.
Perhaps you would prefer the feeling of being responsible for the deaths of everyone in this city. Now is not the time for cowardice in the guise of philosophical introspection. Now is the time for action. You have your order. Carry it out. Thank you. Please act quickly before it's too late.
Okay. I'm not sure I trust this. I'm not sure if he's really the suspect, but we know that he can break the golden
I wish
rule,
Horatius
at
would
least.
stop letting barbarians in here. What do you want?
Can we talk about Scintilla?
Oh, you heard about her disappearance, I take it.
It's fun how they changed the conversation a little bit since you've already... I know who she was seeing, it was Ulpius.
Really? That commoner in debt bondage next door thought he could win over a magistrate's daughter. That's awfully bold of him. I can see why she worked so hard to keep it a secret.
Oh.
Quick, go and find him and ask him what he knows.
I've spoken to him already. He's beside himself about her disappearance. I don't think he's responsible.
Oh, I see. Well, it was worth a try, I suppose. Just promise me you won't give up on her.
I promise.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. They're like a mix of, oh, we've never spoken before, but also I remember the quest I gave you. Any benefit to being on a rooftop? Probably not. Oh no! We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Okay. Jeez, how are we gonna get a bow? The only bows I know about are weight against the current. Do I need to go in the water? Don't see a current. I can't go back there. Whoa. That's religious. Don't pick that apple, dude. Bad stuff happens. Ooh, a chest down here. Now, how in the world would you get to that? I wonder. But yeah, the bows I've seen are from the assassin and then from the gold people. But the assassin's bow turns gold when I take it. Then that was where the 4,000... No, there's no way. Shoot! Oh, we're fine, we're fine. Nah, there's no way to get there. I don't know. I don't have a wingsuit. That would be helpful. Doesn't let me climb it. Oh! Whoa, 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 whoa. Jump! Jump again! How did I jump that one time? Dang it. Oh well, okay. I know you can't move. Oh, hello! How are you doing? What is this? Goose eggs. Bunch of goose eggs laid by the city's goose. Well, I could take that item. Interesting. Are you the city's goose? Is this, oh, what is that game called? I think this is a reference to that other indie game. Why am I blanking on its name? Oh my gosh. Just Untitled Goose Game. That's what it is. That's why I'm blanking on the name. It's like barely even a title. I can't go through the waterfall. Oh. And we've been in these caves, but I don't know if I've taken this path before. Oh yeah, I've been here. Jeez, these caves are a frickin' maze, though. This is where her poem is. Yeah, Livia's. No. Oh yeah, the climbing. How do we... If they could support my weight. I don't know what kind of hint that's trying to give me, like... If I need to drop stuff? Or if I literally just need to be a different person. I don't know. Wait, didn't I take this stuff already? Bottle of wine 2. Yeah, okay, so I keep the stuff I take when I go back in time. But this stuff also regenerates? So could I get 4,000 more? Oh, you know what? Yo, lady.
Cerberus lifts his dribble head.
I have 1,000.
And lets out
Wait.
his threefold braying.
Livia, would
Oh,
you
they're
stop
just
muttering
talking to
like
each
a
other.
deer over a cauldron? You'll scare away my customers.
They follow their trades, imitating their previous lives, but they are ignorant.
This again. You're in a world of your own, aren't you?
Okay. I have enough for your little secret way
you're
out.
here. I'm so glad you decided to. And I hope I'm not being. There's a light.
Oh, I could redo this. And you're as charming as you are beautiful.
Coming on a bit strong.
Okay, Jesus, Aurelia. Screw up.
I take back what I said. Let's just...
Yeah, I don't think it's ever gonna work out between us, Aurelia. I'm gonna be honest. Okay.
You know, normally I'd expect you to buy me... Straight to business, huh? I can work with that. As a matter of fact, I do know a way out.
I know you
I'm
do.
happy to tell you all about it, but... So, how badly do you want it? Is it worth, say, 1,000 denarii to you?
Of course it is.
I'm impressed. Didn't take you long to gather quite the little fortune. And now for my end of the bargain. Here is your way out.
Oh, the poison! Is this some kind of joke?
This is hemlock. Drink this and your life will be over in no time. Because the only way out of here is death. Congratulations on your purchase.
I'll be needing a refund, thanks.
A deal's a deal. No refunds.
Okay, well this is what I expected, but I didn't actually expect an item. That's quite nice.
I offered to sell you a way out, and I did. It's death. There's nothing illegal about that. And I should know. This isn't exactly the first time I've made this deal, and it won't be the last.
I'll tell everyone about your scam.
There's a reason everyone else who bought my way out has kept it quiet. And it's that they didn't want everyone else to know just how foolish they'd been. Do you?
I don't care.
Oh, I think it is. Pleasure doing business with you.
Wow. Wow.
You, Tantalus, cannot catch the drops of just as the ocean accepts the rivers of all the world. But it does.
Can you tell me about the pattern you saw?
You think you wish to know, but you do not. It is better for you if you remain ignorant.
Okay.
The newly arrived are ignorant of the road before.
Aurelia's gone mad. I can hear you. Can you say something more helpful? What was back here again? Nothing? Yet, at least? Okay.
Salve, Dooley. How are you doing today?
I'm sad. Am I going to die in here?
I don't think so, my friend. It's election day today. Perhaps our new magistrate will be kinder than Sentius and let you out.
I hope so. Galerius? What happened?
Oh god, if I get...
You're not going to die anytime soon.
Is there a way to get up there to... Yes, yes! Haha. Can I stop you from collapsing? What if I go in the building first? Oh crap! Well, I should have quick saved before. What the heck? If you see a crumbling roof on top of you, do you just like stand and watch? Come on, people. I don't know where this is going to load me. Hopefully not too far. Hopefully after we got the poison from Aurelia.
I hope so.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this is fine.
There he is. What happens when you die?
Oh man, this is really fine. Okay, we're gonna quick save. Just. You're the salesman guy, right?
Salve.
I need some silphium
Certainly.
resin.
All I ask is a reasonable price of 1,000 denarii.
I can afford that.
Oh, you have it. I'm impressed.
Okay.
Pleasure doing business. Can I help you with anything else?
I'll be going
Very
now.
well. Another time.
Okay, wait. It said give it before. Before what? Before Yulia dies. Okay. I don't know. Has she died yet? Man,
What are
finding
you
that
doing
chest
here?
of 4,000
Can't you see this woman
is
dying?
huge.
She needs the resin of a plant called... What? Quick, give it here. Yulia, you need to swallow this. Here, let me help you. Hopefully, in a moment, she should be able to breathe normally. That was extraordinary. How did you know she needed this exact thing? And at this exact moment?
Oh, you
Are
know.
you some kind of oracle?
I'm Prometheus. I'm a time traveler.
I'm sorry, I must have misheard you. I think it's your accent, because it sounded like you said, time traveler. But whatever kind of traveler you are, that was like the gods hearing my prayers and intervening. You just saved a person's life, and you should be proud of yourself. She might even be able to thank you herself in a few moments. And maybe she can tell us who poisoned her, and who she meant when she was muttering about that snake's cruel black eyes. In the meantime, I'm happy to help you with whatever it is you need.
I keep hearing the statues whispering. Is that normal?
Oh no. Sorry, I don't mean to worry you, but no, that is definitely not normal. There was one other person who claimed she could hear the statues talking to her.
Livia?
But that was Nevia.
Oh.
She went
She's the
and
one in the
told me.
palace.
Anything about what?
Can we talk about
Sure.
Yulia?
What do you want to know?
Did you hear her say anything about escaping?
How did you know that? Yes, she did mutter something about the only way out. A few times, but nothing more than that, I'm afraid.
Do you think she was poisoned or was it self-inflicted?
Do you really want to know? I mean, if somebody poisoned her, then surely they would have broken the golden rule, and so maybe it's best we don't discuss it. Gladly.
What's your
I'm
story?
Laetitia, and I'm going to be straight with you. I'm not a physician. This is Nevia's clinic. I've just
Nevia's
been
the
feeling
physician, okay.
Ever since she disappeared. I'm tired and out of my depth and miserable all the time. But I'd rather take this on myself than let one of you lot mess it up.
Hey, I mean, I just helped the girl. I don't know if you should say I'll mess it up, but tell me more about Navia.
Well, she used to run the clinic. She was a midwife, not a physician, but she was the closest thing we had down here. And she was good, too, until she suddenly lost all interest in us. One day she told me she'd made some profound discovery about the golden statues. This changes everything, she kept saying, but I had no idea what she was talking about. The last time I saw her, the last time any of us saw her, she was muttering to the statues, like she could talk to them. And then she shut herself in the palace, barred the door from the inside, and nobody's seen her since. She's been gone so long now, we figure she's either dead or up to something so strange that she doesn't want anyone else to know about it. But I really wish I could reach her, because that's the only hope I have of solving a troubling problem, a real thorn in the paw situation. One of my patients is suffering from terrible rheumatism. His joints are inflamed and he's in constant pain. He's become so irritable that the smallest things set him off, and I worry he'll end up losing his temper and lashing out, and you know what that means. I just know Navia would know how to treat him, assuming she's still alive. But nobody seems to know how to get into the palace.
Actually, I already figured out the treatment for rheumatism. Oh yeah, it was in the chest in here.
You did? That's unexpected. But tell me, what is it?
It was in the chest. Where did I get that key from, though? Willowbark.
Willowbark. I should have known. It was under my nose the whole time.
Oh, maybe Navia's house was in the cave, and that's why it was in one of the chests in there.
I have some right here. Could you do me a favor and give him some of this? He'll just
Who?
need to swallow a pinch of it. I'm hoping it will avert disaster.
Rufius. Okay. That does not look edible, but sure, I'll take it.
Thank you. I'm really glad you arrived when you did.
Do you know a way out of here?
Some people here need proper medical care, not the half-baked, hanging by a thread excuse for treatment I'm giving them. Just don't get sick or injured here. I'll do my best to treat you, but I'm out of my depth and dangerously short on everything you can imagine.
What do you think about the golden rule?
A city without sin might sound good on paper, but whoever dreamt it up didn't think it through. Maybe it was an attempt to create some kind of utopia. But snakes like Decius will always find loopholes to exploit. And what can we do about it? Absolutely nothing. In some ways, we are worse off because we can't take the law into our own hands.
I'll be going now.
That's a shame. Thanks again for saving Yulia's life. Apollo smiles upon you.
Okay, so Yulia should be able to tell us about Scintilla, and then Rufius... I don't know what Rufius will do, but... I don't need to take another of her notes.
Be careful who you trust.
May Apollo keep you safe.
I don't know what Rufius will do for us, but he definitely needs the help, I guess. Okay.
Oh, it's you.
May
Sorry,
Apollo keep you safe.
I'm still a bit out of it. But thanks for trying to help me, I suppose. Was there something you wanted? Lucretia says I'm supposed to rest.
Can I ask what happened to you?
As much as I'm grateful that you tried to help me, it's just not safe for me to talk about it. Please, no more questions.
It was Malleolus you wanted to...
The golden rule. That's the least of my worries. The gods... Please, just leave me alone.
Don't I already know that she did it
talk
herself?
about it.
I feel like I already know that.
Persistent as Nemesis, aren't you?
can tell you, but it's a long saga.
They really warn you every time there's gonna be a long conversation, but okay.
Alright. I'd been here about a week when it dawned on me I'd be trapped here for the rest of my life. I could hardly breathe, and I knew I had to get out somehow. So when my new friend Aurelia offered me a secret way out, I would have done anything. And then I learned her asking price. 1,000 denarii. She was supposed to be my friend. I told her it would take me years to save up that much. So she suggested I take out a loan from Malleolus. And I did. I had to sign an agreement, saying I'd work off the debt over 30 years. But I figured I'd be out of here so soon it wouldn't matter. I paid Aurelia, and she gave me her so-called way out. Do you want to know what it was?
Hemlock, right?
You figured it out already. I wish I'd been so astute. Drink this, she said, and you'll be out of here in no time. Of course, I demanded my money back, but she refused. She pointed to a sign on her tavern saying, "Let the buyer beware." Then she just looked at me with those cruel black eyes and she laughed. She immediately told Malleolus I'd tried to escape without paying him back. Only, he didn't seem upset or surprised at all. In fact, he just thanked her. And that's when I realized the two of them had planned the whole thing from the beginning.
Ooh.
That's what I said to the magistrate. I went to Sentius and begged for help, but he said the law was clear. I'd signed over my labor for 30 years and there was nothing he could do. I thought about resisting too. But Malleolus said if I didn't submit, I'd break the Golden Rule. And I couldn't be responsible for all those deaths, so he locked me in his villa. Confiscated everything I owned as collateral, and made me wear immodest, humiliating outfits while I worked day in, day out.
Jeez.
His wife Claudia was just as bad. She sent me to work on an endless stream of futile, demeaning tasks. I'd be on my hands and knees, scrubbing the floor clean for hours, only for her to pour slop on it and hiss, "You missed a spot." Those two took everything from me. But they forgot to confiscate one thing. My hemlock.
That's weird. Why would they not? If they actually, if Malleolus planned that, I feel like that would be the first thing to take from someone.
I just wanted it to be over. But it seems I messed that up too. Should have drunk all of it. I brought it on myself. I trusted one of the most callous human beings I've ever met, and tried to swindle the other. I don't know how I could have been so stupid.
So what'll happen
When
to you
I've
now?
recovered, I expect their thug Domitius will come for me. He'll escort me back to their villa, and I'll be right back where I started. Only this time, I won't be able to lull myself to sleep at night with the thought of...
Hey, I have one.
permanent
I have a
solution.
hemlock.
Honestly, it would have been better if the poison had been allowed to run its course. I doubt it. It seems this is the fate the gods have chosen for me, for trying to escape. At least until someone breaks the Golden Rule. Huh. Maybe it wouldn't be so bad.
How much would it cost to buy your
A
freedom?
lot. but it doesn't matter. I made a suicide pact with Ulpius last night. He's in exactly the same position as I am. Malleolus and Aurelius set the same trap for him a month after they did it to me. He and I are in this together. He's probably already thrown himself from the bluff into Malleolus's villa by now. If so, I'd never be able to live with myself, knowing I broke my promise to him.
I can help him
I
too.
doubt you could make it up to the bluff in time. I don't know who you are, or why you seem so determined to help me, but thank you.
Get on it. Wait, but tell me about Scintilla.
Oh.
Do you know anything about Scintilla's
No.
disappearance?
I did hear from Ulpius that she disappeared. It's very sad. She was such a lovely young woman. But I'd been locked in Malleolus's villa for months before she went missing,
Okay.
so I can't help you, I'm afraid.
Fair enough. How did you end up here,
You
I
mean
wonder?
my life story? Oh, well,
Big family
I
in
grew
Rome.
up as part of a big
Fire
family in
occurred. Gets sent down
Me
the river.
and 3 older sisters. Our father found good husbands for my sisters, but I wasn't cut out for that kind of life. So he found me a job as a scribe for a prominent merchant. It was a good life for a while, until 7 months ago when the fires came. My colleagues and I worked desperately to try to protect our warehouse. We must have had 100 workers passing buckets of water, chanting prayers to Vulcan, but they fell on deaf ears. The fire was relentless and it claimed everything and everyone. Well, almost everyone. My employer told me to grab what valuables I could and flee for the Tiber with the crowds. I remember diving into the river and then the next thing I knew, I was waking up on the riverbank not far from here.
Some people mentioned a coin. Some people mentioned a memory lapse. Okay, well we already knew the memory lapse. Okay, so coin. No one's gonna mention the fire? Alright.
Thank you. But to be honest, sometimes I think dying in that fire might have been a blessing, given what's happened since.
You know a way out
If
of here.
that's your idea of a joke, it's not.
Oh, my bad. Oh, sorry. Forgot the whole poison thing. My bad. My bad, my bad, my bad. Where's Rufius? Actually, I can make that a quest, can I? Now, what's he doing way up at the palace?
Name's Rufius. Better watch your step. What business is that of yours?
I figured out a treatment. Eat a pinch of this willow bark and you should feel better in no time.
And this will work? Oh, thank God. Finally, some relief. This is what I've been praying for. Maybe God hasn't abandoned me after all. Thank you. I've been in a lot of pain lately. The rheumatism, these cursed statues always watching, and the crisis of faith. It was too much. Started messing with my head. This is exactly what I needed to set it straight again.
Can you stop threatening Virgil now?
No idea what you're talking about. It's fine. And I know I'll leave him alone from now on.
Yes. Good.
It's not as if I was ever going to hurt him anyway. I was just lashing out. I'm going to go and clean up the graffiti. Just forget this ever happened. Will you?
Okay. So, I don't know what this does for us, getting Rufius to stop harassing Virgil. Also, will we need to do this every time the time resets? Because that'd suck. Hopefully Virgil gives us something that we can carry over through the loops. You're not Virgil, you're Virgil.
Make sure you stay away from that empty shrine. Ah, a new face.
I'm not a new face. I know you, Virgil. Okay. Don't worry about the threats, it's just Rufius and he's never going to hurt you.
What demon or spirit told you about that? You went snooping in his place? That was risky. We're lucky you didn't cross any lines. Have you spoken to him about it?
Yes, and he won't be bothering you.
How did you manage that?
Found a treatment for his rheumatism.
Ah, poor fellow. I've heard that can really mess with a person's head. Well done for figuring that out.
Happy to help.
Really? That's promising. I'll keep an eye out for him.
So what do I get? Do I get anything? It's just lead resolved. What's the... So you tell me more now?
Or at least I was back in Rome. That's probably too grandiose a term to describe what I do here. Help out with repairs and try to stop old buildings from collapsing on people. That kind of thing. But you probably don't want to hear about the ingenious architecture or mysterious history of this place.
Tell me about the temple.
You mean the Great Temple? This one's a bit of a mystery. Given the way it's positioned so prominently, looking down on us, it's clear that whoever built it felt it was the most important temple in the city. Unfortunately, someone else went out of their way to keep its purpose a mystery. You see, usually a temple is dedicated to a particular god, like Proserpina or Diana or Apollo. Usually, that god is obvious. But in this case, it's unknown. There's an obelisk out the front, which probably used to bear the name of this unknown god. But it appears some barbarian defaced it. And of course we can't get inside because it's locked up tighter than the Temple of Saturn in Rome. And that contains the treasury. So we're all left wondering, which god is the temple dedicated to? And could it be the one responsible for the Golden Rule? Unless somebody figures out a way inside, I suppose we'll never know.
Will I get anything useful from this?
Personally, my favorite thing about this place is the aqueducts. Those series of adjoining arches. They're an ingenious feat of Roman engineering with a very practical purpose. They take fresh water coming from outside the city and distribute it all across the chasm. It's funneled below the palace and into a cistern beneath the Great Temple. Some of it flows down into another cistern beneath the villas, and the rest is funneled to the shrine of Proserpina, where it fills the lake and allows us to fish and farm. Hey, not so loud! Just talking about that could anger the gods for all we know. I'm not saying it's impossible, but you'd have to find a way inside somehow. Just please.
So like the cistern
more discreet about it.
could connect to the aqueduct and get us out? Is that what that's talking about?
Oh, I'm glad you asked. Some of these shrines were constructed hundreds of years ago. which means Romans have been arriving here for at least that long. But
Hundreds of
there's
years,
one
okay.
thing that puzzles me. The oldest shrine in this avenue isn't Roman at all. It's Greek.
Isn't it common for Romans to copy Greek art and
Well,
architecture?
yes, that could be the reason. Or it could mean that there were Greeks living and worshipping here before the Romans arrived. Which begs the interesting question, who really built this place? And could it be far older than any of us imagine?
It's purgatory, bro.
There was a way
We're screwed.
we could talk to the people who came here before us. The stories they could tell.
Let's talk about something else.
Of course.
You know a way out of
You
here.
wouldn't believe how often the new ones ask that question. But I'd tell you the same thing I tell everyone else. There are much worse places to live out your days. You might have a few sleepless nights thinking about the golden rule, but once you get used to the fear, knowing that a single slip-up could cost you everything, it's not too bad. Nothing new to me, anyway. Oh, I just mean I grew up in the Batavi tribe, far to the north in Novio Magus, and learned to expect a bit of hostility. They weren't nearly as tolerant as the Romans.
What do you think about the Golden
Some
Rule?
people say it's divine, the work of a god, but I'm not so sure. It just seems so flawed to me, like it's distinctly human. Once you've been here long
Distinctly
enough,
human,
you'll
you
notice
say?
people doing things that just seem so wrong to you. But this so-called god doesn't seem to care, which means one of two things. Either you don't know the difference between right and wrong, or this unknown god doesn't. And I'm pretty sure I know the difference. Do you?
Sure.
Then I hope you'll agree that there are only two ways of dealing with unfair rulers. The first is to leave. The second is to remove the ruler from power. And it seems leaving may not be an option.
How do you remove a god from
Question.
power?
It's best if I say no more, but I hope you'll give it some thought. Nice to talk to you.
Is he just talking about Sentius?
Citizen.
Well, that's fun. Now it's Rufius doing that and not Virgil. Okay, I mean, at the very least, that lead told us for sure that Rufius is not the one who's committing or breaking the Golden Rule. Which we kind of already assumed that.
Salutations.
This one's locked, right? Yeah, I wonder whose house this is. Or shop, or whatever it is. No clear way in either. Okay. Well, I think we should call it there. That was a very productive episode. I think we've explored around a good amount of what we can explore. So now it's about piecing together all the loose threads and unlocking a bit of this puzzle. Obviously a big thing is keeping Ulpius alive. And now that we have Yulia alive, we can probably keep Ulpius alive. Did Ulpius already jump in this? I think he already jumped. I wonder if I can see that from up here. Because if he did jump, we'll need to reset. Yeah, it looks like he already jumped. Dang. The days are quite long, so it's hard to remember all that happened in one day, but so that means we'll need to, oh man, we need to... She's definitely looking a different way than she was before. Bro! Oh my god! This statue is the worst one of the game. How dare you, statue? Oh my god, no. Ugh! Ah! I guess she's just expressing the Halloween vibes. Alright. Yeah. So we'll need to buy the cure from Decius, give it to Lucretia to cure Yulia, and then go up and save Ulpius. But we may need to break the golden rule ourselves to reset the loop, and maybe we could get another 4,000 denarii on the way out to replenish our stores. Alright. Good plan. We could also, now that we know we can just kick off, I assume we can just kick off the vote right here with Equitia, or we could wait, obviously. We can just see exactly what happens at the vote with our own eyes, rather than hearing it off in the distance with the weird sound design. But, okay. Sounds like a plan. Let me save. It is getting quite foggy, so I think that means it's nearing the end of the day. But, alright. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!